Hi Taurus, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 22nd to the 31st of December. It is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. So please remember that these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. Just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. And also please remember that time is fluid. So this could have already happened. It could be happening now. Or it could be happening sometime in the future. Okay. I just wanted to say the free reading giveaway is still open and available, and it's still available till 9 o'clock on the 22nd of December. So right up until the last minute, it will be drawn round about 9 o'clock, 9:30 on the 22nd. So if you are interested in a private reading, go ahead and email me. The response has been absolutely fantastic. So just email me or put your name in the hat, and if it's drawn you get a free reading. So I would, if it was me, I'd be going for it. I know that for certain. So if you are interested, please just email me, and please email me, don't just comment on the actual video, okay, because I need your email address. I won't use it for anything else, so don't worry, we're not going to be stalking you or anything. But yeah, it's easier to connect with you and tell you, you know, the method in which I use for personal readings is probably very different, I don't know, from other readers, because I have to connect with your energy. So yeah, if you are interested, I'm waffling now, just go ahead and email me. Okay, so what have we got here? Wow, look at you go. So Taurus, what's going on here? So we've got the 9 of air. Look at the difference in, just wanted to say, the disparity between these two energies. Expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies and sleepless nights, and the Emperor. My God, he knows what he wants. So transitioning from this energy here to this energy here, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, Emperor energy, leadership, knows what they want, very structured, knows how to get it. Once they've set their eyes on the prize, that's it, and it's locked in. Locked in, knows how to get it. Can come across as a little bit cold, but we'll see from the rest of the cards what they have to say. But yeah, 9 of air, expecting the worst, very heady here. Very heady, very over processing a situation or feelings. And if you see this 9 of air, I always love this card actually, because even though these unicorns are all defeated, they're lying on the ground, oh, that's it, it's all over. This one that our eyes are drawn to, which is you, Taurus, you're actually sitting. At any moment you could rise out of this. You're just sitting, you haven't lain down, you haven't given up, you're just expecting to lay down and just give up. But there is hope there, there's hope. Expecting the words, self-fulfilling prophecies and sleepless nights. So it says to me you're in a bit of a headspace there. Something's put you in a bit of a headspace, but look at this coming out of that, knowing your worth. And this is what the Emperor's all about, knowing his worth. Very self-assured, very confident. Like I said, eyes locked on the prize. So what do we have for Taurus in love, please? Taurus in love from the... Ooh, too many cards. They did this to me last night. It was hilarious. Every single reading. They were playing about with me. They'd throw the cards everywhere. They'd give me too many, and they know. And I had to tell them off in a couple of readings last night. I had to be quite stern, which was hilarious, really. If anybody's watching, for anybody who watched those videos. But yeah, I had to tell them, quell your boots, you just need one card. Ooh, okay. So I am only going to take that top card. That one can go back. They've presented me with this 7 of Earth. So these are seeds well planted between you and someone else. Slow moving energy. It is Earth energy. It has... I almost want to say foundations, obviously, because these are seeds well planted between you and someone else. Seeds of love. Neither of you went to water them. So they did lie as just seeds in your hearts and theirs. Neither of you put the time and effort into making this a fruitful connection. So it is somebody that you already know, that you've had a connection with. But why have we got this card here? That's what I want to know. Why is this full of doubt for these energies here? You're full of doubt that this will get off the ground for some reason. And it's giving you a headache. I see that as a headache card. Okay, so let's have a look. How do we get from there to there? How do we get from there to there? Yeah, more slow moving energy. We've got the Ten of Earth here. A very happy family life, financial security, and finding the magic in the little things. So perhaps they're telling you that to come out in order to get this off the ground from these seeds to buds to bushes, because we are going through stages, increments, I feel. You have to come in as a leader. You have to come in as a leader to lead the way. So we get small cards. So what does Taurus need to know about this reading? In relation to this reading, what do they need to know? In highest messages only, please. Yeah, speaking, look. King of Air, speaking a truth with confidence with this Emperor energy here. We've got speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. So balancing yourself out with this, kind of like this stability card here, this Ten of Earth. This is what we want. A rewarding family life, financial security, and finding the magic in the little things. This is what you want to share with someone. So you're coming in as this Emperor energy, and look at this, King of Air, speaking a truth towards someone to get to this Ten of Earth. Gorgeous energy here, very, very stable. Solid foundations they're giving me, solid foundations. It may take a while to get it off the ground though, because we've got two cards here of slow moving energy. So this is very slow moving, this Seven of Earth. So these seeds could have lain dormant for months, perhaps years even. Okay, so what else do we need to know for Taurus in relation to this reading, please? And highest messages only in relation to this reading. In relation to this reading, they've shut up now. Well, yeah, you're going to have to clear something away in order to get towards watering these seeds. So it could be, for you, Taurus, it could be a way of thinking, or it could be a way of processing your psychological and emotional aspects, or it could actually be a situation. Let's have a look. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, and seeing the humour in a situation. Almost like I wanted to say, why was I doubting this connection? And that's what comes to mind. Why was I doubting this connection? Because the seeds, after all, have been planted between you and someone else. So it's not like it's going to be falling on fallow ground. Got the Four of Water here. Oh, this is why. This is why. Missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom open your eyes to possibilities. So that's why it's put you in a bit of a head spin. Missing an opportunity to connect with these seeds well planted. Wow. Open your eyes to the possibilities. I feel from these cards here, it was down to divine timing. It's just down to divine timing. This self-fulfilling prophecy is, I'll never get there, this will never happen. You're going to have to try and clear that away. You're going to have to come in as a leader. You're going to have to get this party started, Taurus. You're going to have to come in as this Emperor energy. We're clearing all the doubt away with this Queen of Air. We know that we can't stay in that kind of stagnant energies. It's very, very heady, very up in your own head over processing, but it's also very emotionally depleting, I should say. There's stagnation there with these two cards. It's not no forward movement, but this Queen of Airs come in swiftly. Come on, let's get off. Come on. We can do it. We can get out of this rut. And look at that. Look at that. I've given you two cards. Do you want... Okay. I have told me to take it. So we've got the Wheel. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward and fortune is on your side. So when you're clearing away this kind of pessimism about this connection, the wheel turns for you. The wheel comes in and turns. And this is how you get to this Emperor energy and this King of Air energy. It's beautiful. What a gorgeous progression of energies. All of a sudden, you're kind of like, I need to clear away this pessimism. I need to look through the lens of positivity. And the wheel turns and you're propelled forward into a much stable energy. This Emperor and King of Air. Just gorgeous. Thinking about this. These seeds well planted, wanting to talk to this person, to inject some stability into the situation, because it's not stable here. These are thoughts and emotions, nothing tangible. So you want to create something tangible. We've got this Knight of Earth, time to buckle down and get things done. Well, yeah, definitely with this Emperor and King of Air energy, you want it. But you also want stability. Honour your commitments and a guardian angel. So I feel that you do see these seeds well planted as a guardian angel. Honour your commitments. Let's see if these seeds well planted, it is something that you see. I don't even feel that that's something that you've left. It could be something that you left some time ago. But I don't see that you've got an intimate, kind of like a full-on intimate relationship with us. Honour your commitments. Let's see if you're leaving someone, but I don't think you are. It's Four of Earth here, being too stingy, almost, with your emotions. This Four of Earth indicates just either being too frivolous or too cautious, but within love readings I see this as, I always read this card as being too cautious, and it's because the look on her eyes is just, get off my basket of goodies. Basically, that's what she's saying. She's just looking very curt, very go away. So I don't ever read this card as it being you being too frivolous. It's too cautious, holding on, holding things inside, because you don't want to become unstable, even though you are here. So I think this Four of Earth actually lives here. Through these kind of like sitting in procrastination and self-fulfilling prophecies, it's low vibrational. Also, this Four of Water is low vibrational. You don't want to relinquish your stability here by giving away your emotions or your thoughts. So you've almost kept this to yourself. This disappointment you've kept to yourself. You've held on very tight. You have to clear that away. You're going to have to be more open and more structured, I feel, and echoed with this Emperor and King of Air cards here, in order to get this off the ground. Okay, so what else do we need to know for Taurus? Taurus in love, in relation to this reading, please. Taurus in love, okay. Yeah, I've got Knight of Air now. Look at this. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options and creative solutions. So, a declaration. It's almost, there's a declaration here. This is the truth of the situation. I want a new start with you, or I want to get these seeds. I want to water them. But we've got this Knight of Air as well, which is you imparting a message. A strong message. That's a declaration. The King of Air. This is what I want. But this Knight of Air, you're coming in as a knight. So from a knight to a king to the Emperor. Look at the progression of energies there. Gorgeous. So it's knights talking about truths. It's talking about decisions, being decisive, moving towards this person, speaking to them in a very truthful manner. Your idea for the future. The Seven of Earth. Seeds. You want to bud them. Okay. So what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? A beautiful progression of energies though. As soon as you come out of this, that wheel turns for you. So it's just gorgeous. Okay. What else? Too many cards. Too many cards. Has to be one at a time, please. One at a time for Taurus. Taurus in love, in relation to this reading. In relation to this reading. in relation to this reading? What do they need to know? What does Taurus need to know? Yeah, 3 of water. Look. A celebration, a graduation, a birth announcement. They need to have more fun. So it's a celebration of you and these seeds well planted. You want to celebrate the fact that you want to impart a truth into this situation, to inject stability, to make it fruitful. It's an emotion. It's gorgeous. We've got Strength card here as well. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. So coming out of this energy, and it talks about this energy very nicely. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, so discontentment or boredom, missing an opportunity, getting mardy about it, releasing that way of thinking, forgiveness and compassion. Because I think this is just down to divine timing and you holding on to something too tightly. You weren't open enough in the first instance, I feel. But you're learning from that now. You're clearing that kind of energy away in order to come towards this person. It does take great inner strength to do that. It's no mean feat to actually open up and realise or be very honest with ourselves as to why connections falter or lay dormant, because we do have a part to play in it. It's not just all one-sided. There are an exchange of energies between two people. So whatever you put into the situation, you will get out. And for me, it's saying that you weren't open enough. You over-processed, and which led ultimately to disappointment. It's missing the opportunity to connect with this, to make this fruitful, this 7 of Earth energy, this situation. It floundered. It didn't reach its full potential. Gosh, look at you. Seriously, Taurus. Got 2 of water now, a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, what's this? The positive resolution of a conflict. Yeah. Positive resolution of a conflict. So the conflict within yourself for missing an opportunity, but I feel like it was down to divine timing. You were supposed to go through these energies. It was a learning curve. You needed to go through these energies here, understand yourself a bit better, and then this wheel turns for you. And look at this: Emperor, King of Air, Knight of Air, and what have we got here? Passion. King of Fire, just gorgeous. Look at how much kind of like truth and passion there is for this person. An inordinate amount of stability within this connection. You want to make it stable, solid, fruitful. You want to put the effort in, first and foremost. You want to put emotion into this situation, but also a lot of passion. And you're coming through echoes this King of Air and Emperor card so well. We've got focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Be that Emperor energy and that King of Air. Speak with passion and also truth to get this going. It's gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. You're just really going for it. I just love the energy in this reading. Too many cards, thank you. You know it's supposed to be 1 at a time. I will take 2 if you tell me to. Now that was a jumper. I don't know if you saw that. Sometimes they jump out, but they don't actually turn, so I won't take them. They have to either turn or flop. See, they're doing it to me again, and I can feel the energy in the pack. It's so funny. Okay, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know in relation? Thank you. I was wondering when she was going to come out, because this is exactly what I mean about you holding things in with this card here. Look, all these 3 energies. They are the High Priestess. Holding. She just echoes the High Priestess so well. So it's a High Priestess. There's a whole universe behind her, but nobody knows it's her. Nobody can see it. Her thoughts and her feelings, she keeps to herself. She doesn't tell anybody about what's on her mind, what's in her heart. She's holding on very tight. It's almost like she portrays a mask. So you see her and you think, wow, she's got everything going on. When really inside her head and her heart space is a whole different story. We've got listen to your intuition, have patience, carefully consider what you want before acting. You do want this. You want it like yesterday, but you hold on too much. The other person, there's no, it's like a blockage for some reason. There's a blockage inside you, or there was. Because this blockage here, it's a blockage of fear of instability, it's over processing, and the wounded heart, she hides from everybody. But in order to move forward, we need to be able to release those energies and take responsibility almost for our part to play in something that just never got off the ground or didn't reach its full potential. So that's why they've given you the strength card here. It's not the blame game, it's actually looking at the situation from both sides of the coin. And then the Queen of Air, which is clearing away this disappointment, discontentment, and being open and honest. This is why they've presented you with the King of Air and the Knight of Air cards. They're talking about honesty and honest truth, an honest declaration, an honest message, a message of honesty and passion with this King of Fire in order to get towards this 10 of Earth, Knight of Fire, 3 of Water and 2 of Water energy. It's just gorgeous. Okay, so what else do we need to know for Taurus? Wow, this room's got suddenly so hot. It's unreal. Yeah, more stability. So we've got the Queen of Earth here. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach and deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Yeah, echoed by that Strength card there. It's not the blame game. You know that you had a part to play in this not getting off the ground or reaching its full potential. And like I said, I think it might have been, it was down to divine timing. You were supposed to go through these energies in order to get to this 10 of Earth here, because they've given you the 7 of Air, which plans that need a revision, more going on than meets the eye, and poor timing. But I feel this poor timing, missing an opportunity, is down to divine timing. You weren't supposed to be in unison with this 7 of Earth at that present moment in time. You needed to almost, like, I wanted to say, go through a little bit of a spiritual transformation in order to get to this 10 of Earth, to make this fruitful. So it was just down to divine timing, but there's a lesson to be learned in discontentment. And for you, it's kind of like your part to play in that. You'll be learning from that and looking at the positive rather than the negative, because the wheel propels you forward. It's not a foregone conclusion, this 7 of Earth. It's not unobtainable, but you have to put the effort in. And that's also echoed by this 6 of Earth card they've given you here. These are slow moving energies. They are earth energies. We've got gifts of time or effort. And that's what this card means to me in terms of love. Is you putting your heart out there, time and effort, opening your heart space to someone that you want in your life, you want to create a fruitful life with. This is gorgeous. We've got this 10 of Air. This is more to do with the beginning of the reading. Like I said, you'll be going through this transformation period. From all of these, you'll be clearing it all the way to get to this wheel, and everything turns in your favour. We've got the 10 of Air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. And I feel that the addiction for you is not being open and honest about your feelings, but also it's a little bit of a, I don't know, I get a melancholic. A melancholic. You're used to love being melancholic. For some reason, that's a message there for someone out there. You're so used to melancholic love that you kind of like shut yourself off to anything that's going to be anything different. Anything different. So it could be that you are addicted to melancholic love rather than full rapture of love. But you've had enough of that now. You want to experience love in all of its glory. You do have a lot of passion for this person. You have a lot of emotion. And so much stability on this board, it's unreal. It means, look, they're giving you even more. Slow moving though. Too much going on at once. They need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. So even when you're coming towards this, you still feel a little bit of trepidation there. Because you want to speak, you want to impart this truth here. So perhaps it is a little bit overwhelming for you because you are used to melancholic love, not going through the stages of rapturous love. And I mean falling in love, really falling in love. Oh my gosh, really? So they've given you all of these cards and they've told me to take them. So we've got the Knight of Water. Look at this. Falling in love. What was it say about falling in love? The tsunami, the wave, riding the wave of love. It's just gorgeous. The need to balance emotions. And that says to me that you're not used to it. You don't know how to. You get caught up. This is why you're so closed off here. You've never enjoyed the rapture of falling in love, but you want to with this Seven of Earth. You want to do it in a very, you want to drown in that emotion almost. But you're going to have to do it very tempered, I feel. This is why I've got so much stability on the board. You're going to have to do it in a very structured way, I feel. So even when you're feeling like you're falling in love, tipping over the edge of a cliff, you know, your knees going weak and your palms sweaty and your heart racing and, you know, you can't get your words out and, you know, your voice cracks and everything else when you see this person or hear their name, you're going to have to be very tempered. You're going to have to bring some stability into the situation. And I think it's purely because you're not used to it. You're used to melancholic love and not rapturous love, which is what you want to experience. But with that inexperience, you're going to have to try and find a middle ground for you. Because look, we've got the Knight of Water. Okay, let's look at the energies here. Knight of Water. We've got the Knight of Earth. Okay, and we've also got, what else have we got here? The Knight of Air. So, if we look at it in those terms, we've got, these are declarations, a declaration of truth and passion, and almost coming in as the Emperor energy, which is very, you know, eyes on the prize. You're coming in with these messages here. So it's a message, an idea of getting something started, something emotional. So this is talking about romance. It's a message of romance. It's a message, a truthful message of romance, but with stability in there. Being very honourable, being very committed to the cause, almost like saying to this person, okay, I'd really like to get something started, for instance, but I want to make a commitment to this. We didn't start it in the first place, but I would love to explore it now. Do you think we can get there? And I think you can, because they've given you the Nine of Water. Your wishes come true. Concerns fade away in a love of life. This is gorgeous. But there is some kind of, I don't know, there is something here. So we've got this Two of Water. Okay, so if we have a look at this Two of Water here, and it says a positive resolution of a conflict. Now we know that something's happened with you guys in the past and you haven't been able to get this off the ground. It's not fruitful. You didn't explore it to its fullest potential. Okay, but we've also got this Page of Air here. So it talks about just nitty, spitty, spatty conversations, niggly bits, niggling at each other, challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. And that could have been the catalyst for you going into this kind of like decimated stability, kind of like melancholic, I would say. This melancholic, you retreated into it because of some kind of discord. And I do see that as kind of like spatty comments between both of you. And that was the demise for me. That looks like the demise of the connection was just spitty spatty comments at each other and dissipated. And then you get all that kind of melancholic. There is positive resolution to this though, but you need to come in as a leader in order to get there. But this is echoed very nicely by this Moon card, because like the High Priestess, okay, So all these hidden emotions, all this kind of like disappointment, everything else that has gone on between you guys, you've held it very close to your chest. Nobody knows about it. Nobody knows the truth. Nobody knows what's in your heart, what's in your mind, what's transpired. You've just put on this facade of everything's fine. You know, just gone about your business. Then the moon comes in and the moon goes, oh, Taurus, okay. So, what's holding you back from reigniting this? Is it the fear of being rejected? Is it the fear that it will go down the same route? That it will take the same flavour? I don't think so. So instead, the moon's come in to highlight all of these different facets, and it's asking you to face them, to face up to what's transpired, to work through these fears in order to get to this 10 of Earth. And we've got important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. And with this Strength card here, it fits very nicely. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion for not only you, like I said, your part to play in this situation, also the other person, because there has been some conflict between you. And I do see it as those spitty spatty conversations for some reason that have arisen. So you're going to have to leave all of that behind with this Queen of Air. And the wheel turns, and look at this. Concerns fade away in the love of life because you're coming to each other, you're coming together on such a gorgeous emotional level that has a lot of stability, has a lot of passion. You are dedicated to the cause where perhaps you weren't before, because it never reached its full potential, even though these seeds lay in your heart and mind, and it lay in the other person's as well. What a gorgeous progression of energies. But remember, in order to get there, you need to clear this away, this way of thinking away. The wheel turns. But you also need to come in as solid, this Emperor energy here, and going through. And when you come in and declare to this person what your thoughts are, you need to do it in a very grounded way, but you need to be passionate and truthful about it as well. We've got this Knight of Earth, and even these are the energies that you'll be going through before you get to these two King of energies and this Emperor energy. So it's a truthful, emotional, but very grounded message of wanting to start something new with this person. It's gorgeous. But remember, we've got this card here. Where are we? Mr. Tsunami. Is it the Three of Water? No, it's the Mr. Tsunami. I just love this card. It's so funny. It does make me giggle every time I see it. He's so happy. But he's riding this tsunami of emotion. So you need to be grounded. That's why they've given you the Knight of Earth there. Okay? So you need to quell your boots. But I feel that this is, you all may see this as divine. And it is divine timing for you, I feel. Okay, so I'm just going to sign it off with some even angel answers. We'll get there in a minute. Okay, so what do we need to know? Gorgeous energies, so such a gorgeous progression from where you've been to there. Just look at it. Just look at it. There's a lot of cards on the board, a lot of slow moving energy, but you've got there in the end. So must remember, if you are addicted to this kind of melancholic, you can get out of it, but you just need to work through it, I feel. Not fight against it. You need to recognise it for what it is. So if you are feeling a little bit down and think, oh, you know, I'm feeling a bit discontented, I've missed an opportunity, then you need to sit down and ask yourself why you feel like that. Why you feel like that. Just gorgeous. Okay, let's just have a look. I'm just going to get a better purchase on the actual card. So, what do we have for Taurus? Taurus in love in relation to this reading. In relation to this reading, please. In relation to this reading. Whoops. In relation to this reading. Okay, so we've got be assertive. Couldn't even be more assertive, could you, with that Emperor energy and that King of Air and the King of Fire? You couldn't be any more assertive, even if you tried. We've got to wait here, waiting for divine, I think, waiting for an opportunity to connect with this person here, because you've got a lot of slow moving energy on the board, a lot of stability. It is slow moving, but with that slow moving energy, it's not here today, gone tomorrow. You're actually building the foundations of a very beautiful relationship, because you're being dedicated and consistent with your exchanges of messages, energy, etc. And it just blooms. What were we saying about Seven of Earth? You want to get it from seeds to buds to bushes, and you can only do that with time. Okay, when we think about springtime, you don't instantaneously just see a bush full of flowers. It goes through a transformation period in order to get there, and that's what you must do in order to make this fruitful. It's just gorgeous. It's about personal growth, I think, more than anything, and creating a steady, consistent, dedicated environment for something so beautiful to flourish in. I almost wanted to say the garden of love for some reason. Why are you giving me that? A garden of love. Perhaps that's what you're growing. A garden of love. Gorgeous. We have a huge yes. We've got remain positive, a huge yes. What else do we need to know? Okay, we also have meditation brings answers. What else do we need to know for Taurus? Taurus in love, please. Taurus in love. Whoop. Okay. And we also have choose a new direction. So that's watering these seeds, going back to water them, and don't stop. Well, you can't stop because you're in Emperor mode. So it's beautiful. Okay, so what do we have from your romance angels? Let me just try and tip that camera down. There we go. You can probably see it a little bit better now. So what else do we have for Taurus in relation to this reading? And highest message, oh thank you, highest messages. Be assertive, getting to know each other. What was I saying about those messages? As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Beautiful. Okay, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Thank you. We've got a weight here. We've got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, being fully engaged in the moment. But it may take time because there is a lot of slow moving earth energy on the board. So just be mindful of that. It's not going to happen in 5 seconds. Okay. We've also got the situation will improve, so it could be that either one of you has children. So we've got children, your love life is being affected by children, but this situation will improve, because I feel that when you put this dedication into this situation, it shows that you're consistent, you're consistently turning up, you're consistently putting effort in, and it's a stable environment for the children. If you turn up here today, gone tomorrow, people are not going to be very receptive to that, especially if they have families. So it could be you have children, they have children, but in some way, shape or form, your love life is being affected by children. But that's just through, and this is why they've given you so much earth cards, so many. It has to be a consistent, solid foundation that you are growing, both of you. Okay. Got remain positive. Look at this. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. With all of that earth on the board, it's just gorgeous. Anything else for Taurus? Taurus in love in relation to this reading, and highest messages only, please. Highest messages only. Only for Taurus. Taurus in love. Okay, so they've given me this card. I'm going to take this one first. So we've got a yes. And look at this. Codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life, and yes, so I think you are addicted. Codependency is addicted to some kind of melancholic that you turn to. It's not being able to open up fully, so you're going to have to work through those. Well, you'll be clearing that away with that Queen of Air energy, but it's kind of like a melancholic that you can't stop doing. You want to explore or feel rapturous love, which you will be doing, but you're kind of like addicted to the disappointment, I feel, for some reason. We've got meditation brings answers. It's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. What was I saying? We've got choose a new direction. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yes, it does. And also, don't stop. You deserve love. You are lovable. Even though there was some kind of conflict in the first place within this relationship or connection in the first instance, spitty spatty comments, and then it just dissipated. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. Thank you. We've got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yes, please do. This is gorgeous reading. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Anything else for Taurus? Taurus in love. Taurus in love. Taurus in love. Oh, there we go. So we've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. What were we saying about the two of us? Playfulness. To recap to playfulness. To recap to romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And also we've got finances and career. So what was the card underneath this? Don't stop. So it's about... yeah, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Well, don't stop. Go for that job. It puts stability into the situation. There's a huge lot of, like I said, earth cards. They are synonymous with finances, career, stability, home life. So if you're looking to change your life now, do it. Do it, do it, do it. And you can explore this gorgeous relationship in a more stable setting if that's what you want to do, and if that is what's happening. If that's what's happening over here is making you unstable, is actually finances and career. So go for that job. Now is the ideal time to do it, to build an empire, I was going to say. Especially with that Emperor energy, it's just beautiful. I'm just going to sign it off with some Moonology cards now. Just noticed my hands were inordinately large. Whoa! No, we're not going to do that. That was a bit too much, wasn't it? Okay, so what do we have for Taurus? Taurus in love. Ooh, okay. So we've got, and they've given you these cards. Look at the bigger picture. So yeah, for the long haul. We've also got your commitment is being tested. Expect a powerful change. Show the world the real you. A time for healing. Confidence is your key to success. I'm just going to leave it at that. So if that did resonate with you, Taurus, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. And if you wanted to be entered into that competition, just email me and say, yep, I want to have a free reading, and I'll put your name in the hat. Okay, I'm just going to say happy Christmas to everybody. There will be some different readings coming out over the festive period. But for this type of reading, that's it till January. So I wish you a safe, happy, COVID-free Christmas, like everybody on this in this universe that we live in, and also have a fabulous, fabulous new year. And if I don't see you before, I'll see you in 2021. Take care. Love you loads. Bye.